If your cell phone has become a body part, you might have adultitis. Kim and Jason here with the message to help you identify and annihilate adultitis at home and work.
In this episode, we're talking about weeds, wishes, and getting new glasses.
Dagnabbit. An army of weeds has taken over the yard. Better call the weed guy. That's how most people assess a backyard populated by dandelions. But not kids. They see 1,000 wishes, 1,000 possibilities, 1,000 flowers to give to mom. It's true. A backyard flush with dandelions can inspire an hour of exciting adventure for a 5-year-old. The exact same backyard can also inspire an hour of expletive-laden adjectives for a 55-year-old. Same scene, two entirely different perspectives. The cool thing? You get to choose. And your choice can change everything. It's the most important factor that determines the likelihood of your happiness and success. Believe it or not, most of the things we don't like about life are changeable. The tricky part is that for us to get the results we desire, the first thing that needs to change is us. I got my first pair of glasses in 8th grade. Oh, great, I remember thinking. Now I'm going to be one of those people. Since then, I've gone through quite a few frames, including the horrible clear plastic cheapos that were the best I could find in an emergency late-night mall trip. I even went through a contact lens phase before ultimately deciding that glasses were easier, and I got comfortable with the idea of being one of those people. The thing that hasn't changed is that I'm still nearsighted. Things far away get blurry fast. It seems to me that glasses or no, most people are either nearsighted or farsighted. But I'm not talking about traditional eyesight anymore. Nearsighted people can see objects close up very clearly, sometimes too clearly. They focus on the here and now and all of the problems, troubles, and daily distractions that go with it, while the objects far away get fuzzy. They miss the big picture and have a difficult time dreaming big. They're the kinds of people who, when asked, have a hard time verbalizing where they see themselves in 5 years. They might say something like, I'm just trying to get through the day. Meanwhile, far-sighted people, they spend most of their time gazing into the distance. They're consumed by the next big thing, the big promotion, the larger house, the fancier car, the upcoming vacation, the next rung up on the corporate ladder. Those goals they can see clearly. Unfortunately, the little things, the wonderful, small, but amazing joys right under their noses are completely missed. These are the people Dale Carnegie was talking about when he said, one of the most tragic things I know about human nature is that all of us tend to put off living. We're all dreaming of some magical rose garden over the horizon instead of enjoying the roses that are blooming outside our windows today. I think all kids start out with 20/20 vision. Kids don't let the bumps and bruises that happen in life keep them from dreaming big. But they also don't get so preoccupied with future plans that they miss the neat little surprises, like a penny on the sidewalk or a ladybug crawling up a blade of grass. We all had pretty good vision as kids. Unfortunately, most of us grew up to become those people. But our vision can be corrected. We just need to look at life through some new glasses. Preferably not the clear plastic ones that make you look like your face is protected by a wall of bulletproof glass. Please keep in mind that changing your outlook will take practice. A few years ago, it was time for new glasses again. Besides being over several years old, my frames were one kid bump away from total obliteration. Kim and I went to a contemporary place in Madison. I was confident I'd be able to find something unique. 2 minutes into our exploration, I was not so sure. Styles changed quite a bit in 4 years, and none of the 15 frames the dude named Matt recommended impressed me. I hated most of them. I swear that this place got some of the styles directly from 1992. The clear plastic bus windshield frames were not cool when I was a sophomore in high school, and no trendy designer is going to convince me they're cool today. I was prepared to walk out of there with no glasses, resolved to make friends with my duct tape if my current pair bit the dust. I didn't think I was asking for too much. I merely wanted something similar to what I already had, but different. kind of like how some people prefer their change. I'll take a little bit, well, not too much. Matt told me my plight was a common one. You get so used to seeing your face in a particular style of glasses that everything else just looks wrong. He assured me I'd eventually find something. After about 30 minutes of trying on over 24 pairs of frames, I saw that he was right. I was able to narrow the field down to 7 contenders. Then, after my eye exam, I picked one pair that I really liked. It was quite a departure from my old frames, but still me, and not clear plastic. A large portion of our happiness is determined by how we decide to see things. Every once in a while, we need to change our glasses. This new perspective feels awkward and contrived when you first adopt it. After all, your old way of seeing has gotten comfortable. Feels funky at first, trying to convince yourself that losing your job or getting dumped by the person you thought was the one is a good thing. You might try that perspective on for a bit and it just feels off. That's because you're used to seeing things the old way. It's normal. Don't give up. Give it time. Eventually, you'll get used to this new pair of glasses, and you'll wonder how you ever got along with those old ones.
All right, our questions for you today. Do you consider your organization to be more nearsighted or more farsighted? And how about yourself? And when has that trait been helpful and when has it been a hindrance?
Good questions. And that leads us to our prescription today.
Yes, different world. We are going to ask you to spend at least 15 minutes immersing yourself in a world you know nothing about. Now, honestly, you're pretty good at this. Jason loves a day at the library or the bookstore.
Yeah, and this kind of goes back to the idea that kids everything is new to them.
Yes.
We sort of get stuck in our ways. We get kind of resistance to change. But this idea actually came to me from Charles Schultz because I remember him talking about when he would go to a bookstore or the library, he would go to different areas of the bookstores, particularly subject areas that he knew nothing about. And that was sometimes how he would get some of his best ideas. And so sometimes breaking out of that rut of going to the tried and true comfortable stuff is a good way to expand our horizons and become more innovative and just get new ideas for life.
Yes, going to the bookstore with this guy, you end up in a chair somewhere and he's got a pile of this book or this big, and you look at the titles and they're everywhere from who knows, anywhere from landscaping to mechanics, and I'm like, what are you doing? It's fascinating.
Broadening my mind. That's what I'm doing. But so try that this week sometime when you get a chance. Spend 15 minutes immersing yourself in a field you know nothing about. But that is it for today. Until next time, Adultitis Fighter.
Shine on, spread whimsy, and be awesome.